Hello and welcome to the Lost Library and a new episode from Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Well, we are excited to get into this one. We learned a wealth of information from Monica's computer. In her computer, she kept files and information on each one of our companions. Very valuable information that we can take with us into the battle that we're definitely going to be having here with Green Winters. We also managed to find the information that we needed from the Turkish coffee shop owner Altug. He had his people following Green Winters. Green Winters was the one that set up the mission with Monica, our former leader. We also can say that the team consisting of Glory, Dietrich, and yes, Iger, have voted on and agreed that I will lead the mission going forward. We're going to do our best. We're going to work with everybody to the best of our abilities and their abilities. And Iger is interesting. She comes with more experience than anyone on our team when it comes to military experience, battle experience, combat. Even though we are leading this team, we'll be paying very close attention to Iger's recommendations. The first one that she's recommending is that we take the tunnel, the U-Bahn tunnel, to our destination of where we should and hopefully find Green Winters. So let's get into it. Just want to go and take a look at the storage locker right here. We don't have anything in there. We can transfer items into this storage locker, it looks like. But I don't think we're going to do that just yet. We don't have really enough items to be transferring back and forth. We'll take what we have into battle. And I think what we will be doing from here, there isn't anything else from here. I don't think we have to talk to anyone else. Maybe we could actually have a few words. Let's go and have a word with Glory. Just before we head out, let's talk to Glory again. Talk to everybody, actually. We've got a job to prepare for, Lost. I don't have any more time to talk. Hit me up after the run if you like. But for now, I need some space. Fair enough, Glory. Wondering maybe everybody's feeling the same. Yeah. Let's head out. Okay. Here we go. Well, these are the streets. This isn't the U-Bahn. Well, how do we get to the U-Bahn? Oh, there. Right there. Down there. Or there. Okay. Why are we by ourselves here? Why don't we have our companions? Maybe it's here that they join us. No, they don't. The U-Bond platform. So we're on our own here. We're going solo. This may or may not be a good idea. Wondering if we maybe shouldn't go back and have a word. Yeah, I think what we should do is go back and maybe have a word with Dietrich. Well, let's just see where this takes us first. Let's just see. Interesting. So where would we like to travel? Oh, assemble the team and travel to Das Kasselhaus Hotel to search for Green Winters. Let's assemble the team. The Drug Pit. Das Kasselhaus Hotel and Nightclub. Crown Jewel of Dragonfall. The filthiest Kies in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11. A playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in this building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kasselhaus. Yeah, okay, let's get our weapons checked here. I think everybody is pretty much good to go. Just the way it is. Yes. So we now have the Seska Black Scorpion, which is a little bit of an upgrade from our first pistol. And we have our spell, the Flamethrower. That's an upgrade. So we have the Flamethrower and the Mana Bolt now. We also have with us some Nitro and some Kamikaze, and we have a grenade, a Bumono Trauma Kit. Fortunately, we don't have a med kit. Can we switch some of these med kits around? Don't think we can. No, that goes to stash. So Iger's carrying 2 basic med kits. Glory's our support. Okay, let's go. So we have some karma available, but how much? I think it's only 2. Yeah, it's only 2. We're not going to do much with that. Das Kasselhaus Club and Hotel, last known location of Monica's client, Green Winters. All right, so we are inside the club. Turn up the music. Let's talk to this bouncer. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up, gives you a cursory once-over, and sighs. Welcome to Das Kasselhaus, now under new management. Again. There's no cover. Just go on in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there. He'll take care of you. He buries his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt. A high-powered stun gun. Just play nice, or you'll meet her zap. Have fun. Hey, I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. He keeps his nose in his comic book. I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you. So go meet him. Well, his name's Green Winters. Know him? No. He puts down his comic and his voice slows to a crawl. He makes a point of enunciating each word. I point people to the bar. If someone starts trouble, I give them a taste of Erzap. That's it. That's all I do. Okay, we understand. Let's go. So we're in the nightclub. What have we got in here? Which way should we go? Let's go right. The music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. Kroner. All right, Silk. I'm going to explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash, and you get your cram. No cash, no cram. Period. But I need it, Kroner. Come on. Her words come out in a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, and a trembling lip all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have cash. I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had. And you know, I have to get right. Soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Kroner. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want the cram or not? She sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. The bartender shrugs. I give you about a half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. He turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumpled against the bar. Uh-huh. Interesting fella we have here. Okay, let's go and speak with, let's see. Should we speak with Silk? Or should we go and have a word with this Kroner right away? Or should we go talk to this party girl? Or who else can we talk to here? We can also inspect. Let's inspect. An expensive bottle of scotch. From the color, you'd guess that the contents are at least 50% water. Let's talk to Silk first. Silk looks up at you, a look of abject misery plastered across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Sounds like the new management stole your property. Answer some questions for me, and I'll help you get it back. Really? That'd be incredible. Her lips struggle upward into a facsimile of a smile. I really need that money. And I left some things in there, too. Personal stuff. Yeah, I can be very discreet. My stuff should be up in room 304. That's where me and Nadja and Sarah were staying until, I'll be waiting right here when you get back down. So, what did you need to know? Well, I need to get up to the hotel. Any idea who I'd talk to about that? You can talk to Frank. He's the floor manager. He'd have an elevator key. She points to the north end of the club. He's over there, on the VIP balcony. See the greasy jackass in the oversized suit? The one drooling all over that table dancer? That's Frank. What can you tell me about the layout of the hotel? Well, it's a nice enough place, for a factory. Let's see. Well, okay. The second floor is a security station. Lots of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level. Something about a sealed vault? There's supposed to be something real valuable in there, but nobody knows what it is. Doesn't stop them from talking about it, though. Tell me whatever you can about the gang that's taken over the hotel. Bad guys. I mean, like, real bad guys. The gang that used to run this place wasn't all that bad. They kept the cram flowing, and the prices weren't too high. They never hassled me as long as I kept buying. The new guys killed them all when they took over. Now I'm stuck dealing with assholes like Kroner. The floor manager, Frank, had a thing for my girl, Sarah. He was always coming on to her, no matter how many times she told him no. I haven't seen her since the takeover, but he won't stop asking me about her. Guy's a real creep. That's about all I can think of. I steer clear of the new guys when I can. She steals a glance over her shoulder at Kroner, a scowl on her face. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Yeah, have you heard of a guy named Green Winters? No, I don't think. Oh, wait, yeah. I bumped into him here a few days ago. I remember because his name sounds like a kind of chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure that there's still some people up there, the ones that the gangers missed. I hear they locked themselves in. Thanks. You've been very helpful. Sure thing. Just hurry back with that stuff, okay? I really, really need it. Okay, so where's Frank? Frank is over here in this area, I guess. That's the party girl. But we still have to meet with Frank to get the key. Oh, who's this? It's nobody, okay. Oh, there's Frank way over there. Should we go talk to Frank first before we talk to Kroner? What can we find from Kroner? It's hard to figure out if we should talk to Kroner first. Well, maybe we should. We're down here. New guy, huh? Ain't seen you around here before. What can I get ya? Cram, show me what you've got. Okay, well, we don't have enough new yen here. That's 150 new yen for each one of them. Okay, so that's not going to help us. Okay, let's not get involved yet. Let's leave and let's go talk to Frank. And here's Frank. Pinned to the floor manager's "too expensive for this neighborhood and too baggy to be his suit" is a name tag, Frank. Yeah, what you need. Reluctantly, he shifts his attention away from the elvish dancer swaying in front of him. Yeah, Sarah needs your elevator key. She says it's important. Frank's eyes go wide. Sarah? She needs something from me? She sounded like she was in a bad way when I talked to her. If you care about her, you'd better help her out. Okay, yeah, okay. I can't leave the floor. On duty and all that, and I can't just hand over the key. I can open the elevator back up, though, and you can let her know. I could make that happen. Okay, all right. Frank rubs his hands, a barely contained look of excitement in his eyes. He fishes a small remote out of his pocket and presses a button. The elevator's open. When you see Sarah, you tell her that I'm glad she's okay, right? And make sure she gets that it's me helping her. Sure thing, Frank. Okay, objective complete. Talk to Frank. Good. All right, so it looks like we're going to get up to the elevator, up to the hotel. And then we should be able to get her information. Let's talk to this party girl, though, before we leave. In the corner is a model stim junkie, all wild eyes and nervous energy. She greets you with a smile so wide as to border on the grotesque. Hey, good looking. You want a party? Hey, I'm always down to party. Oh, all right, my kind of guy. You got cram, right? I just love a guy that's willing to share. Sorry, I'm not carrying any. Well, then, go get some, okay? At the bar. I'll be waiting. Sure, I'll be right back. Okay, leave her there. All right. I think we are on our way here to the hotel. Let's go and investigate this hotel. The elevator door's open. Let's go in. Find a way to access the hotel area. Okay, well, elevator panel. This elevator seems mechanically sound. That's about all it has going for it. Candy wrappers and used syringes litter the floor, and the handrails are inexplicably sticky. It would appear that cleanliness isn't a high priority for the hotel staff. Oh, what floor did she say again? I think she said second floor. No, that was the tech floor, wasn't it? Penthouse suite. Okay, it's the third floor or the fourth floor. 304. I think it was the third floor.